as an empath, you have to be very selective and picky as to who you have relations or relationships with for several reasons. One, if you don't know how to protect your energy, you are going to absorb negative and toxic people's energy. Two, if you struggle with boundaries and saying no, or even opening your mouth and standing up for yourself, you're going to be taken advantage of. Three, as an empath, you will always attract toxic, manipulative, narcissistic people because of our caring, empathetic nature. That's what they look for. Four, you can easily be blinded by wolves in sheep's clothing because it's hard to believe or comprehend that there are evil, disgusting, freaking parasitic people out there. So how do you tell if you're being manipulated? So how do you protect yourself if you're meeting new people or you're new to the dating scene? How do you know where that line is between someone is taking advantage of you versus they're just going through some shit right now and need some help? I'm going to give you 9 sneaky manipulative tactics and red flags that you would need to be aware of that would tell you if you're dealing with a wolves in sheep's clothing, a toxic, manipulative, or narcissistic person. And the reason why I say sneaky is because these type people don't blatantly show this kind of stuff. Otherwise, they wouldn't have any friends or they wouldn't have relationships. No one would fall in love with them. So I'm going to train you on what subtle things to look for so you can protect yourself. So if that sounds good to you, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button and hang out and watch the video. Alright, so real quick, if you're brand spanking new to this channel and you have no idea who I am, give me a quick second to introduce myself. My name is Judy Jamison and I am a psychic. I teach intuition and psychic development to empaths who are going through some kind of trauma, spiritual awakening, or trying to heal from toxic and manipulative people. Now, you don't need to be a psychic to grasp or see or understand any of these 9 traits that I'm going to give you. But what I will tell you, we all know life is hard. So when the physical world and the friends in it just aren't freaking cutting it, learn how to tune into your spirit guides, your angels, your crossed over loved ones for that instant answers, healing, guidance, next steps, direction, whatever it is that you need. So if that sounds good to you, I am your new virtual best friend and you're gonna want to hit the subscribe button. It's right underneath this video. If you're not already a subscriber, I'm gonna give you a quick second to do that right now. Make sure you hit the little bell too, this way you get notified of a new video. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and tell you these 9 different things and show you what makes this a manipulative tactic or behavior, what this person is actually doing. So number 1, there is no personal accountability for anything. They blame everything on you or someone else when they fuck up or make a mistake or things don't work out right. Anything that goes wrong in their life is never, ever, ever their fault. How is this a manipulation tactic? Because it ends with you or the other person feeling guilt, blame, or shame. The point of doing this is to start to break you down. Number 2, they play the victim. Everything sucks, everybody's out to get them, everybody screwed them over, everyone takes advantage of them. How is this a manipulation tactic? It makes you feel bad for them. They're playing on your gift of empathy. What this is doing is tricking you or making you think or feel like you're obligated to help them or they need you in order to heal. 3, the communication is one way. They talk to you, but not with you. They control the conversation and are not active listeners because they don't care about your thoughts, feelings, needs, wants, or desires. How is this a manipulation tactic? It pulls you into their logic and reason away from your own. It's the beginning stages of brainwashing. 4, aggression and domination. This is where they would overpower you or somebody else with authority to make you feel scared, weak, or powerless by intimidating you or someone else to do something that they want. How is this a manipulation tactic? They're testing your boundaries, how much you will put up with and how much control they can eventually gain over you or how easily you can be controlled. 5, love bombing. Now, this doesn't matter if it's a lover or a boss or a coworker. Anybody can be love bombed. These are the fast moving relationships with love, praise, gifts, putting you on a pedestal, like almost worshiping and flattering you right out the freaking gate. How is this a manipulation tactic? What they're doing is hooking you into their false sense of self or their fragile ego. So this way, when shit hits the fan or goes south and you're starting to see the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, you'll make excuses and justify their behavior, clinging to the person that you first met, which was a complete and total lie. This is what makes it so hard for people who are in abusive relationships to leave. They can't comprehend that this evil person, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, that they're now seeing is really them. They'll justify it with what's called cognitive dissonance. He just had a bad day, or he had too much to drink, or he's overworked, or whatever bullshit excuse you would use. Hoping and clinging that you'll be able to get the relationship back to where it was in the beginning. Number 6, they're two-faced, or they shit-talk family and friends. This is also known as a smear campaign. This even includes them sharing or telling you or someone else about very private, intimate things about someone that you really shouldn't know. So you better understand and be aware of, if they're shit talking and sharing intimate, private things about someone with you, you better believe they're doing the same exact thing to you with somebody else. If they're talking about their best friend like that behind their back, but kissing their ass when they're around, they're doing it to you. So how is this a manipulation tactic? Are you seeing here how certain red flags to be aware of what the underlying thing is that's going on here? If you're vibing with me, you're feeling me, you're enjoying it, give me a thumbs up so far, because we're just getting started. So how is the two-faced smear campaign, shit talking, a form of manipulation? The whole point of that is to separate you from the other person so you would not become friendly or close with them. It's stopping you from forming your own opinion and fact-finding. What they're doing is controlling the circle of friends or mentors or whatever it is that you would be involved in. People who are manipulative narcissists like to keep various different harems of friendships and ex-girlfriends around for supply. The whole reason they would tell you so-and-so is crazy or this or that is so you don't get close to them and then discover what this other person is actually like when they're with them. They wear many different faces, many different hats, and play many different roles. They're freaking disgusting chameleons. Number 7, they are always just joking when saying rude or mean things. It's insulting and degrading remarks disguised as humor. That would sound like you're too sensitive, get over yourself, lighten up. I even know someone who refers to his wife, he would always say, "Would you believe she's a Polak?" How is this a manipulation tactic? It plants seeds of doubt in your head to question yourself. Maybe I am overreacting. Maybe I am too sensitive. Maybe this. Do you see how they're mentally breaking you down? This also is a form of a test to see how much shit talk and degrading insults you would tolerate. 8, they say or do something and then later deny it. When you confront them with the facts, they become very dismissive and critical and usually get angry and try and change the conversation or put it all on you. I never said that, that never happened, and then they try and change the reality of it. So to give you, and they'll take parts of the truth and twist it. So to give you an example, one day my ex-husband came home and he choked me. Now when I confronted him with that, that's the reason why I left. Oh, that never happened. Okay. And then how they twist that into so other people won't believe it. The story turns into, oh, I fell on top of her. I wasn't choking, I fell on her. You see what I'm saying here? How is this a manipulation tactic? It's called gaslighting and crazy making. It leads to you breaking you down and questioning your own reality and sanity. Number 9, you're the only one who sees their true colors. No matter what fucked up shit they do, whether it's things to you or things to other people or things to other people's property, they feel like they're above the law, and they always have a fan club cheering them on or backing them. They're called flying monkeys. These people are also blind to the fact that they're being used, whether it's for money, resources, attention, supply, status, etc. So as I'm sitting here driving to pick up my daughter, I thought of another one that I missed that I had to include in the video. Number 10 would be isolation. This is where they isolate you from friends and family. And in the beginning, it would seem like they're trying to protect you or look out for you. Like, I don't like so-and-so, something about her doesn't seem off. Or did you ever notice how, you know, your mother really doesn't love you or show you any attention or care for you? The whole point of doing that is to, well, how is that a manipulation tactic? What they're doing is breaking you away from your support system and people who either see through them and know who they are or are capable of, to where if you ever want to leave or you ever want some advice or somebody to talk to, you have nobody. You are completely 100% isolated and dependent upon them for everything. So pay attention to if you notice someone is trying to break up your friendships, when that person didn't do anything wrong, or if they're trying to isolate you from people. Eventually you'll find yourself in a space where you're like, holy shit, all my friends and family, they're gone. The only people that are around are his friends or family. See what I'm saying? So something else I wanted you to be aware of, though. All of these things that I listed, they can be normal behaviors to a normal, healthy person, right? But what you have to look out for and pay attention to is how many of these traits or behaviors are you noticing in one individual person? As an empath, pay attention to your intuition. Something won't feel right. It'll feel gross. You'll feel cut off. You'll feel alone. You'll just feel like fucking shit. It's because this person is sucking the life out of you. That is their end goal. So there you go. That's what I got for you. That was too good. I forgot to put that one in there. All right, back to the video. So I can go on and list so many more, but they're not necessarily manipulation tactics. They're more like characteristics or traits. So to give you some examples, lack of empathy, words and actions don't match, anger issues, no basic human kindness, very emotionally immature, they're very black and white, with me or against me, right or wrong. Is any of this resonating with you? Are you feeling any of this? Are you experiencing any of this? Am I giving you some valuable, helpful, life-changing, eye-opening information? If so, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. We'll consider that a high five between the two of us. Do me a favor, share this video with anyone that you know who may be in a relationship that fits these type categories, or any kind of group that is trying to heal and power up. All right, so let me do a quick recap here, and then I want to talk to you and have you talk to me. And I'm going to tell you about this awesome thing that I have for you that will really help you power up. Number 1, no personal accountability for anything. 2, they play the victim. 3, one-way communication. 4, aggression and domination. 5, love bombing. 6, shit-talking family and friends, two-faced, or what's called the smear campaign. 7, they're always just joking. 8, they say or do something and then later deny what they blatantly did. 9, you're the only one that sees what's really going on. So out of these 9 things, I want you to, now somebody doesn't have to meet all of them. It depends on how long you've known this person and how intertwined and involved you are in their personal life. But if you're experiencing 4 or 5 of these in one person, you are dealing with a dangerous, manipulative, toxic freaking person. So the whole reason why I do these videos is to build virtual relationships. The only way that's going to happen is if you comment below and talk to me. So I got some questions for you. Comment below if you feel like I'm missing anything that you would want anybody else who's watching this video as a red flag to be aware of, or share with me what your aha moment was for you when you finally opened your eyes and realized, holy freaking shit, this is what's going on. This is the kind of person I'm dealing with. Or if there's something that you're struggling with, comment below. This way I can make a video to help you out. All right, so remember I told you hang out till the end? If you are an empath who freezes like a deer in the headlights, you have a hard time saying no, you struggle with exerting boundaries, you don't know how to protect yourself against these type parasites, and you would love to learn how to take your gift of empathy, instead of feeling like it's a curse, learn how to turn it around and use it as rocket fuel to live your greatest, most authentic authentic, abundance-filled, passionate freaking life, toxic, narcissistic people free. Underneath this video, there's a link to an online workshop I did not that long ago called an Empath Survival Guide. Now, the reason why I'm telling you about this, right now I am in the process of completely revamping that entire course. I am going to add so much more life-changing, valuable, healing, insightful content. And I'm gonna seriously jack up the price. So right now you have an opportunity to grab the original 3-hour version, and then later when all the new content is uploaded, you won't have to pay extra. You'll have access to it for life, all of it in one shot, Netflix and binge watch it. I will walk you through the journey of becoming the most powerful, bulletproof, super Hioka empath. The one who knows her value, knows her worth, confidently owns her power, does not bow down to toxic, aggressive, manipulative people, has very strong, secure boundaries, and manifests lightning fucking fast. Because when you're in tune with you, you're vibing and giving off all kinds of wonderful, phenomenal energy. That's why I said your most abundance-filled life. So again, if that interests you, check out the link that's below. All right, so I think I took up enough of your time here. I really feel like I gave you some very valuable, insightful, life-changing information. If you feel I did, help a girl out and share this video so we can help other empaths not fall victim and be aware of these kind of manipulative predators, because they are everywhere, disguised as all different kinds of people. All right, hopefully you hit that subscribe button. Hopefully you're going to comment below and talk to me. I do get notifications when people comment, and I do reply back. Hopefully you're going to share the video. With that being said, I hope you go have a high vibrational, inspirational, kick freaking ass day. I'll see you later.